Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video where today we have a submission featuring Shadow Aron in the Open Great League. And I'm very excited to see this thing perform. Thank you to Vitalizio. I'm going to go with Vitalizio as the pronunciation. Apologies, my man, if I'm butchering it, as I probably am. I've also heard Aron pronounced like Aron. Aron. I don't know, man. I'm probably going to use it interchangeably just to annoy like two people in the comments that know the correct pronunciation. But anyway, let's get into the battles. Before we do, just wanted to say I haven't posted in like 3 days. If you were worried about me, I'm all good. Honestly, I just took a little bit of a break over the weekend. I found myself really focusing on content and like my Pokemon tournaments and stuff over my like fitness and health that I told you guys that I was really trying to prioritize this year. So when I started to feel myself like skipping the gym this past week to like make sure I got 2 uploads up per day, I was like, you know what, let's take a break from the uploads this weekend and let's make sure we're getting to the gym every day. And I feel really good and I feel really refreshed and we're back at it. So without further ado, let's go. First opponent. We've got, oh baby, Aron into Noctowl. This is, we want to see the knock. And this is just pretty hard counter right here. This is even better for Trev that it's not a Shadow Swampert, because Shadow Swampert can 2-shot Trev with Hydro Cannon. But as you see, this Swampert goes for the Earthquake. The Terremoto. Preparati. Scori. Bene. Ottimo. Oh my gosh. I like just goofing off with my Italian pronunciations here. I know very little Italian. And you're going to get off some chip damage here. I'm interested to see just how bulky Aron is. I wouldn't think it's that bulky. Like, I would think a Shadow Ball would hurt quite a bit from Noctowl. So, we're going to see Trev get off a little bit of chip damage. But Noctowl got the big farm. Let's see how much a Shadow Ball does here. Shadow Ball. Boom. Okay. About half. Not too bad. And there's the Median back. So this is pretty solid for Altaria, but behind a couple of counters in the 2-shield, I wonder if Medi can flip this. I know Altaria wins the 0s and the 1s. Does Altaria win the 2s? I'm not 100% sure, because it is going to get outpaced. So is there any way Medi gets to like 4 before Altaria gets to 3? That's probably how Medi could win this matchup. Altaria, these Dragon Breaths are just outpacing the counter damage as well. Second Sky Attack. I don't know if Altaria reaches a 3rd Sky Attack, though. It's awfully close. I think, yeah. Oh, not going to shield. I guess you can use the Body Slam to take out the Medi, but these counters are going to hurt, man. But you're right there. And now you just got to hope you get to another Body Slam. The Wing Attacks are double resisted. Come on, Aron. You can do it. Aron. Get there. Goes to the last possible moment. Gets off the Body Slam and Aron. Boom. Bobbing his head. What a win to start off the video. Next opponent is Rich. Aron into Noctowl again. Lovely lead. I mean, the opponents have got to be so confused when they see an Aron. They're just like, what do I do? Oh, man. The lovely Noctowl. Swap out something really weak to Trev so you can farm down the Trev teams. Gotta love it. What's going to be in back this time? Medi again? Most likely. Yeah, Trev just really dominant here. I personally like taking 2 moves here as the Trev just to give the Noctowl less farm. Because if you just take out this Lantern and give Noctowl a ton of farm, it's suddenly not very comfortable. Going for a Seed Bomb. If he lives this Wing Attack, has a Seed Bomb and a Shadow Ball store that he can throw. Goes for the Seed Bomb, that's fine. Shadow Ball does a little bit more raw damage here. As some of you know, Seed Bomb's more efficient. Comes in Aron. Gonna take the Shadow Ball again and probably getting ready to swap again. And it is the Medi. So pretty much the same game as last game, except Lantern swap instead of Swampert. I do recommend you guys use Shadow Swampert over normal Swampert if you have it. I get that question sometimes whenever people see me running Shadow Swampert Rise. Can I run this team with normal Swampert? For sure, you definitely can. It's probably got certain matchups where the added bulk helps it. I think probably like maybe Deoxys and Alola Ninetales, I think the bulk helps it. But against Noctowl is where the Shadow is really good, because you can basically two-shot it with Hydro Cannon versus the normal Swampert. You're going to need like 3 Hydro Cannons to knock it out. Medi able to take down Alt, goes for the Body Slam immediately, does not want to take a counter. Knocks out Medicham. And the thing is, even if, oh, can he get to the Rock Tomb? Let's go! Rock Tomb. Excelente. Rockiotumba. Rockiotumba. Okay, Victory Bell. You take neutral here, so this isn't great. Yeah, you gotta swap. But they don't have a hard answer to Trev, so you might get both shields here. Oh, I think it's gonna come down to the mechanic. He may or may not get off this next Seed Bomb. Oh, never mind. He lived the charm, so he definitely gets it off. I wasn't sure if he was gonna live that charm. Seed Bomb gets both shields. You get the farm down with Aron. You've got to shield a potential close combat here. That would take out, like, 2 Aron. Just a crunch. Makes sense. Going for, like, that debuff potential. And I would assume Vic comes in. Oh! This is amazing. I don't know if he wins, though, because Aron is just totally walled here. But... Huh. I guess the tackles are doing something. They're doing 1 damage, probably. Gotta shield the flamethrower. Yeah, going for Rock Tomb. This is probably less efficient than Body Slam, but you kind of have to debuff because... See, like, if you're the opponent... Oh, catches a flamethrower? What? Oh, wait. And now the Bastiodon is double debuffed, so the opponent doesn't want to swap. I think they have to swap, though, to be honest. Yeah, they have to clear the debuff. Alteria's got to throw eventually. This is so weird. This is so weird. Altaria throws, goes to the Sky Attack. Maybe could have got to the Moonblast, but was afraid Basti would get to Stone Edge first. Gets a tiny bit of chip damage. Oh, man. Okay, Basti had to throw here. And now it's all up to Aron. Can Aron take out the Bastiodon? Come on, Aron. I think he's got it. Oh, no, he doesn't have it. I don't think Body Slam would have been enough, believe it or not. I know the Bastiodon's super low, but a double resisted Body Slam I don't believe would have been enough from that range. Okay, another Basti. Okay, swapping out, this is kind of interesting. Well, I actually have seen this myself, because I've been running a team with Trev in the back, and oftentimes against Basti leads, they don't have a hard response to Trev, because it's typically a Razor Leaf or in a Medicham. If there was a Sableye, okay, Pelipper. I like the potential CMP here. Let's see if the opponent shields. They do. Nice bait. I like the play from the opponent here to put the pressure on and force a shield back, rather than just simply allowing him to get off this Shadow Ball. But this is going to do a heck of a lot of damage. Draws the last shield. Kind of awkward, man. That Bastiodon is still healthy, right? That Bastiodon's still pretty dang healthy. And if there's a Medicham in back, this game's just over. Has to eat the Hurricane and a Weather Ball now, too. Yikes. Maybe the opponent gives up Switch. Instant swapping to save the energy. Mew. It's still just over, though. As long as this Mew has, like, Surf, it's just over. Will Surf KO, or will Aron live, you think? Aron lives, but not by much. And, yeah, I gotta say, I mean, I totally understand running Bastiodon. It's super strong, but I feel like the GBL meta lately has just become straight fast moves. Like, just straight fast move meta. Not necessarily that last team. That last team had 2 more charge move pressure mons in the back. But I feel like 80% of my battles are like Basti, Shadow Vic, or like double Razor Leaf. Really dominant matchup here, of course, for Trayvon or Trevor or the Trevenant, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Trev overfarming as much as... Oh, gets the full farm down. Wow. Gotta throw immediately, otherwise you might just go down with all this energy. Throws the harder hitting Shadow Ball. Very nice. Very nice. Gets a shield. And they're basically back where you started, but you're up a shield now. You don't really have to shield the Brian. It's, okay, gonna shield. I mean, if they get to 2, you gotta shield 1 anyway, so it makes sense. But you should be able to live it. Loves going for these rock tombs. And I guess if you're gonna throw a rock tomb, yeah, you might as well shield the first. Because now this will do even less. Oh, baby. Super hard counter for the chestnut. Everything's resisted. Opponent has seen enough. Lantern. Okay, if it's water gun, it's pretty bad. Might just instant swap. Might go for the catch, I guess. Ooh, swapping Altair is kind of risky, but I guess the Lantern lead. Maybe you're expecting like Medi knock. Pidgeot. Oh, it's probably double normal flyer, if I had to guess. Pidgeot. Super annoying to play against because you never know when they're going to Feather Dance or Brave Bird. Like, I would never shield. I would rather let a Brave Bird go through than shield this Feather Dance. But that's also costed me some games because then I just get Brave Birded and I lose. Sky Attack coming through. Okay, able to retain Switch, and this is huge. This is huge because now Trev gets lined up here against Lant. And Lant is completely walled. And if it is a Noctowl back, this game's just over. So perhaps the opponent could have fought a little bit harder for Switch. Maybe shielding the first Sky Attack on their Pidgeot. Pidgeot's a bit of a difficult Pokemon to use. It's kind of a weird one. It's difficult to play against and difficult to use, I would say. Because it's just so bait dependent. Opponent staying in, which is really strange. Maybe it is a Medi? Like ABA? Preserving the Trev, suspecting they're potentially weak to it in the back, double weak. It is the Medi. They catch the Seed Bomb, but I don't think this is enough because Trev has residual energy. If Trev was dry, that could have been like a nasty win con. But because Trev had residual energy, it can still outpace to the Shadow Ball. So, very nice. Aron comes into close. GG. Third Noctowl lead we've seen. Beautiful. Poor little Noctowl. Actually, we shouldn't feel bad for Noctowl. I mean, he's so good. Okay. Seen this scenario. One gripe I have, though. So, like, I understand people's pain with the overwhelming, like, Lantern Noctowl meta. But the logic I don't get is I was complaining in, like, some Discords. Like, literally 80% of the teams I was seeing were, like, Basti, Razorleaf. And I'm like, why is literally everyone running Bastiodon and Razorleaf? And I got, like, 2 responses saying, well, it's the wing attack buff's fault. I mean, what else can you do if everyone's running Lantern? Lost Switch? What? I guess didn't want to give Knock Farm? Yeah, got a little bit greedy there. I'm not sure what happened. Got a little bit greedy on the matchup there. Now this is a lot of work to do for Altaria. But anyway, I was just saying I don't get the logic of, oh, the meta has turned RPS, so I'm going to run Bastion Vic, the most RPS possible team. I just don't get the logic there. Gets a shield. I guess you shield the Ice Punch. It'll do more than anything Knock can throw at you? No. Oh, it's a pup bait. I didn't even... So I guess the first move was probably a pup bait. And that's why he knew. Oh, wait. That was Ice Punch, wasn't it? What the heck? They're running pup Ice Punch? Okay, it's kind of weird. But I've seen that before. Combo Wombo with the Body Slam. Oh, but Noct's going to get the farm. Altaria has to farm down before taking 2 here. Oh, throws the move. I guess thought Noctowl does have 2, so it has to throw. Oh, Noctowl goes for the Shadow Ball. I don't think Altaria has the health. Or does it? It does have the health. What do I know? Altaria, the puffy, fluffy Sky Dragon, gets the win. Skarmory, back from extinction in the Go Battle League. I like this. Get off the debuff while you have it here. Then probably go in Altaria. Got a shield. You got the debuff. And these Dragon Breaths, man, are chunking. Power Gem will hurt, but it is debuffed. Boom. Wow. It still hurts. But doesn't threaten to knock out. It's the main thing. I can't imagine they shield. Yeah, they probably come in Skarm. But like Shadow Skarm, you see it's less bulky. So, I mean, Altaria's putting in some work here. And this Moonblast, it's not going to knock out, but it's going to put Skarm quite low. And you don't even need to shield your Aron. Because you double resist Brave Bird. Like, it'll probably still chunk. But it's double resisted. Oh, baby, this is just over. Opponent could not have gotten much more hard countered. Vani, one of the best players in the world. Can he overcome the Aron? He's running Shadow Charizard Lant. Was that a shiny Shadow Charizard? That's pretty lit. Vani. I'm a little bit jealous. CMP here. Can't afford to get too greedy this time. Looks like Vani's going for Surfs rather than Thunderbolts. Which kind of makes sense. Like, you pace there a little faster. You live this. Yeah, you live this and you can double up. But I don't think you can get... Or actually, can you farm down? Oh my god, that's nasty. And now gets a shield against the Charizard with Shadow Ball. Charizard has to shield. It gets a minimal farm, so... Vitalizio played that ideally. Oh, and this is just over now. Wow. Vani was, I guess, thought his only win con at that point would be like they were double weak to Swampert. Save a shield for Swampert. Really good lead here. Gonna settle for Body Slam rather than throw the Rock Tomb. And gets a shield. This could be like Bastiodon and Medi, so feels like he needs to fight for Switch potentially. Or just save shield advantage for Trev. Throws Body Slam right before going down. Gets both shields. You shield once, Shadow Claw down with Trev, perhaps. Because this could be all on Trev at this point, especially if it's Basti. Opponent does give him the farm. Ooh, Dinair. This Shadow Ball's going to almost one-shot the Dinair. It's going to do a ton of damage. Boom! Gets the Shadow Claw down. Medi? Lance. Bro, why is Lantern on every team? I mean, I get it's pretty good, but... why is it on every single team? One Water Gun KOs, which won't allow him to get off the Seed Bomb, but Altaria should be totally fine here. Spark Lantern versus Altaria is more of a neutral matchup, but Water Gun just has a very rough time here. Because you're generating energy less quickly, so you can't really threaten those Thunderbolts as much. And you also are doing less, you're doing resisted fast move damage, which isn't very threatening as well. So, in the end, a big shout out and thank you to Mr. Vitalizio for the very cool legend rank battler running Shadow Aron, a Hundo Shadow Aron. Very cool. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all of that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.